the mother appear and be like, I will take over, but he would also appear like, I will claim my throne.
Yeah.
With blood splattered all over him.
Does not specify whose blood.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Williams because he was what would want to.
He's like an antediluvian.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I mean, making that orb seems like
See, again, old
That-
people wanting power and money is the true eldritch horror. We learn this every day.
The cardinal theme of this campaign, apparently.
So, I mean, if we kill the mother, he is still gonna pop out, is basically what's being said.
Well, he's still gonna appear when we get all the arms.
And if we kill the mother and whoever has blood rent is gonna die, is that how it works? Or would the Emperor's power still hold them together? As far as I understand, they're powered by both the mother and the Emperor, right? Who are vying for control constantly.
You kind of get a series of images which, putting together, probably indicate to you they would probably survive. Just simply be under a sole ruler's control now.
Yeah, so basically they would instantly begin supporting the Emperor's rule.
There would be nothing interfering with his control.
Yeah, and we'd fuse them together, pop an orb, and he'd jump out and be like, I am the slayer of gods. Now bow down to my eternal rule. And then we'd mess him up bad.
Yeah, we'll fuck him up.
Well, I have
Hardcore.
a feeling the blood that's on him is Williams.
So the problem is, if we destroy the arms without making the orb, William's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And if we make the orb, Emperor and the Mother is gonna pop out.
Yes. But if we kill the mother first...
And then make the orb, and we're able to defeat the Emperor,
Yeah.
and then destroy the arms.
But what's gonna happen to the arms when we kill the mother?
They're gonna completely join the Emperor.
Okay.
And his basically he's as bad as the Mother we're fighting out, except from the other side.
The mother wants chaos, he wants law.
Yeah, he's like an Axis kind of place. So one of them will pop out when we defeat the other one.
Yeah. And be like, ha ha!
Yeah, and they are like, they don't think we can do it, so they want to, they want William to die and the things to be destroyed before we even begin doing that. Yeah, is that what they suggest? Not fighting the Emperor, but rather destroy William and then not have to?
A vivid image of William with a rapier through his chest appears in all your minds.
No.
I don't like... I don't,
No. No.
I don't...
Well, so we'll stand top and say no.
I kind of agree there. I don't want to really stab William.
No, that seems to be not a good idea. What are you two doing up there by the throne?
What? What are they doing?
A pair of the smaller aeons very slowly floating towards the throne.
Oh, no, you don't.
So it charges.
No, don't even begin doing that.
She will just. She's not attacking them. She's just keeping them at bay from William. Don't touch him.
So escalate the situation here. None of us want reality to be destroyed.
No, but they, so.
But I
just
will fuck you up if you touch
But
him.
to be perfectly honest, you have no way of repairing it if not for us.
They're just gonna destroy it.
We're gonna fight the Mother.
We're
We're gonna fight the Emperor. We're gonna win both those fights. And if we don't, then you can do whatever you want.
So it just holds.
When you say you can do whatever you want,
Uh-oh.
you see just a map of the continent for a moment, then almost the whole thing just being rubbed out by like an eraser.
Yeah, so if we don't win against the Mother and the Emperor, if we choose not to kill William and destroy the arms before fighting them, then if we fail, they will, as a failsafe, remove this continent from ever have existed, yeah?
Probably.
Is that what I'm gathering? Is it correct? Image
give
of
you
a thumbs up? Or
They give you a slightly aggressive feeling of confirmation.
Alright, they're basically saying, yeah, fuck you. Alright. I mean...
Picking a
That's kind of-
fight, you glowy orbs, I'll stab you.
It's like all eggs in Wombat. Well, let's not tempt them to erase the reality yet. I don't even think they really have what they want. It's just kind of laying out the facts as it is. I don't know if they have like desires or even thoughts.
Who's the
Pretty much-
boss of these Aeons? Like, who leads them? Who authorizes
I think it's
a
just,
continent wipe?
You know Aeons are just part of the Aeons themselves emerge from the fabric of reality and maintain a balance.
Can I
They're
talk
like
to their
whatever
boss?
the underlying thing.
Whatever their mission is, they fulfill it. They don't have a personal sense of identity. They are just part of the fabric of reality. If they are killed, they return to it. Once their mission is done, they disappear. They will work with
They
mortals
only
only
exist as long as there is a problem.
they work with mortals as long as it is the easier method to do so.
Well, here's your
Maintenance
problem.
workers.
Yeah, they are the maintenance workers of the universe. They don't give a care for mortal lives.
Yeah, the
They
fact that when we heat water, it boils.
they make sure that happens. If it doesn't happen, they fix it.
Unless we want to rip reality asunder and change it into a new way with a new force
Yes.
behind it.
That's true.
A force that controls all laws of the universe,
We are-
but has a mind
we
and a
are-
vision.
We are the
Probably
cosmic.
If you say
Cosmic entity.
if you say anything along these lines, you'll get a very aggressive, like burning feeling in your
Yeah,
neck.
let's-
Probably don't. Especially not with the others around. People might think Laura's serious about that. I have already invaded reality once.
Bullard, who I believe Bullard has knowledge planes, doesn't he?
Yep.
You would immediately know from the times you've experienced in the past. The most powerful kinds of Aeons. Think of how Nephis is a creator and destroyer. They basically hold the sphere of creation and the sphere of annihilation, one in each hand.
Mm.
Their job is to create or wipe reality as the universe sees fit.
So I can't. I can't talk to their boss or something and be like, hey.
They don't really have a boss. They just have a mission.
But who gives them the mission?
Take me to your leader.
The rules
yeah, exactly.
of
Take
the
me to
universe,
lead.
I suppose,
But
stated at its creation by whatever means it was made.
If law is winning, they attack the chaos. If chaos is winning, they attack the law. If magic is becoming over rampant, they destroy it.
Well, it really has. So
They are they nerf you if you're too strong. And
I
they
don't like these creatures.
I don't like them either.
They're the-
I
they're the
don't
people-
like. I hate the fact that we have to deal with this kind, because we're simple mortals. Why do we have to be dragged into this kind of crap?
You're not mortal.
mortals and simple mortals.
Okay, some of us are.
I'm a
One of
mortal.
you.
Raphael is.
It's not
I'd
our
be-
war. It's the first emperor who did all this.
Yeah, he's fucking
He's the
bullshit.
fucker who did this, and also that he could rule in endless power.
Yeah.
Perhaps this was all part of his plan. Perhaps he planned that, like, reality would be ripped asunder and all this would happen, so that he would one day be released when the mother was defeated by somebody else in time, so that he could return in full strength with all the arms fully powered and him fully in
Yeah,
control
he
of them,
basically betting on someone to do the dirty work for him.
so that he can return with full imperial arms all centered on him and rule forever from his eternal throne of the world. Yeah. And now these Aeons are like telling on him.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey,
They're like, hey, if you do this, he will rule from his eternal throne over the world. So do not release him. Be ready.
So
Just
what?
kill William and finish his line and destroy the arms that way. He'll be stuck in, like, non-reality and disappear.
That's pretty much what they're trying to tell you here.
Yeah. Just do that. It's one life against the existence of this continent and all the people who have ever lived here.
I'm not gonna stab William.
No, of course not. But that's what they're saying.
Aeons have no sense of emotion, so they don't understand what you're feeling.
Like, the best way to fix this is to kill him. Like, you'll stop the whole.
I'll just do it right now.
Fine.
Like,
Just, Raphael, could you just go up and stab him in the throat?
no,
If he begs for your mercy, just kill him. and
No.
then-
I mean, a image pops into your mind of him being completely frozen right now.
no.
He would never know.
I will stab you. You floaty orb fuckers.
Yeah,
Well,
these suggestions are not really okay. Okay, but I mean, basically,
Who's that?
Pleroma? Are you the boss?
I don't know, but it doesn't have a face.
He doesn't have a face!
As it approaches,
Face.
I can put its full image onto the portrait for it if you scroll over.
Just put his robot backwards.
He's the reality bureaucrat of reality whose job it is to fix this whole issue.
In his
He is
hand,
very tired.
He has the
In
work
one-
Oh
order.
God.
in one hand, an orb of pure whiteness that seems to glow and just give you almost a sense of just, almost like just, it's almost like a small universe he holds in one
Is his
hand.
body a galaxy?
Yes, it looks like it.
Is he?
The other hand, though, gives you a headache to look at, and almost it just feels like reality doesn't exist in his other hand.
We're seeing things here that are not supposed to be seen.
Is he in this?
Gollard would
family?
realize this is the most powerful kind of Aeon that would be summoned to the mortal plane unless the gods themselves start fighting.
For God's sake!
Hmm. Well, guys,
Well-
I really want to kill William, so
What do
let's
you-
not do that. Let's rather gamble with the whole existence of this continent on the fact that we can defeat both the Mother and the Emperor.
Can I ask a question? Does he have anything to do with that freaking collector dude we met?
No, the collector was just a collector.
Yeah, that's what you say. But he did skin people.
You never looked into the collector's hood, really.
I tried, but you said it was black.
It was black.
It seemed very rude.
I mean, if you
That's-
had
but
actually
Tristan
seen his
wasn't rude.
face, you would have gone insane, probably.
Eleanor was very not rude.
Well, Tristan was rude. He was like, "What's under your face?"
I mean, I can post a picture of his
But
face.
let's see what this guy will say.
I would like to see his face. Okay,
Sure, you've been warned.
sure. Oh God, is it barnacles?
As you notice, the circle continues to grow around you of Aeons.
That's not far.
Wow.
In your mind, a very, very vivid image of just
Dude,
the
that's-
the continent being wiped from the map. Then just suddenly, you see people you know. Just, each of you just different people that you know very well. Just seeing them there, just almost dissolving into sand.
So how do we fight the first Emperor?
We
How could he be defeated?
Stab him with the pointy end, right?
The image of all the arms flies past in your mind.
We gather them. We defeat the Mother as we've planned. We gather the arms, make the orb. Then he appears.
That's totally
What should we do? The orb will listen to him, I believe. He will have all the arms.
A almost fearful feeling going up all of your spines as you say that.
What do we do? Then. How do we fight that?
It gestures out a hand all the way across the room at point William.
I mean,
He can fight.
I mean, we
Can he
have.
contest for the rulership of the orb?
We do have maybe an expert on the Emperor still with us. I mean, the witch has fought against the Emperor quite some time. She might have insight.
Could William contest the rulership of the orb if it was created?
It pauses for a moment. Stops. All of a sudden you just hear almost from the Aeons almost like this faint this very, very faint buzzing.
If he could not, then would he... If the Empire was still alive, still had the power of command in the rules he himself made, the throne would have passed, yes? William is the direct descendant, the rightful heir. Once the throne has passed, the line does not go back.
Maybe. But since the Emperor created all of that, maybe he has some sort of fail-safe he can just...
Maybe. But he would likely like that to not... I mean, if he did that, it would be kind of dangerous to him. Because if such a thing was to become visible to the people holding the throne, then, well, that would be
a picture appears in all of your mind of the locket Raphael has. And then the locket being opened, you seeing the mother almost like locked behind like jail bars on like one half of it. Then the other half of it almost like just an open door. Open jail door just into the other half of the locket.
He's
We could
escaped.
imprison the Emperor in there then.
A feeling of confirmation goes through you.
So when we have them both
That would be
imprisoned
pretty
in
good.
there,
We
what do
lock
we do
them in
then?
the same cell. They can stare at each other for eternity, the fuckers.
Do we destroy it then?
No.
It,
To remove them from reality? We give it to you. How about that?
the creature reaches forward, its hand, the black all over the top that makes you feel uncomfortable as if nothingness itself exists there.
Yeah. When we have them both in the prison, we put it in there.
Just toss it into a black hole,
Which Jake basically, Jake's character, Bollard would basically know. That's basically his whole. He basically can create a sphere of annihilation at will.
So he would delete
Yeah.
them from reality. That seems like a good way to do it. Yes, Aeons, that seems like a good way to do it. We will defeat the mother, imprison her inside this amulet by touching her with it as she's fallen. We will then do the same to the first emperor. Will we need to fight him when he has come out, or can we? How do we touch him with it? What's the protocol?
They pause for a moment, all of them humming back and forth. It almost sounds like just like each of them almost like just being different sound, a whole like set of instruments being played.
They're like simulating potential universes. Running the simulations of reality.
You see the first emperor, all the arms like in the picture surrounding him. You see a brief picture of William on one side of the room with all of you.
Mm-hmm.
A picture of the emperor just on a picture of the emperor on the ground, and then just almost just like you can't tell who's holding it, but just the amulet. Almost just having this almost like the amulet being opened and this almost vortex going in. And strangely though, the most interesting part about the picture that appears is the hand that seems to reach out from the amulet. It almost looks like the mother's hand going up to grab the emperor.
I'm taking you with me then. All right, sure. Basically, it's saying that when we need to fight the emperor, when we make the orb to destroy it, the emperor will pop out and take control of it instantly. But if we have the mother captured, she will help us fight the emperor, because fuck him, that's why.
If I can't have it, you won't either.
Yeah. She would rather have all of us go into hell, and both of them, than just her.
Yep.
Yes, Aeons, is that correctly understood?
It gives a confirmative hum to you.
All right, then. I suppose we know what we need to do.
In your mind, you're having two pictures now side by side. The locket with both of them basically locked inside, or William with a sword through it. Just two pictures, just both in your mind at once.
Yeah, no, I think I know what we pick.
Yeah.
Anyone in doubt? She's so like taking up the bust.
Raising it above her head.
She doesn't have it anymore.
I have to do it.
She doesn't have it anymore.
I get you now, Laurel.
The Aeons don't seem to want to approach directly next to Zoe.
Why not?
I'm not sure.
Probably. They probably. Maybe it's bad style to harm followers of other gods. I don't know. I don't know about plain stuff.
I know Delindria, it's frowned upon people to harm.
I don't think they care about that, though.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would care.
Like, just kill the child. That's the best way. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, you're a Delindria worshiper. Oh, I better not then.
They're
He's
like,
still Andrea, for sure.
they're like sighing, like, oh, adventures and like misguided.
I mean, yeah,
morals.
we will. I would delight in giving that locket with all the high power of those two assholes to this thing, so we can warp them out of reality.
Sure.
That sounds like they can go to nothingness together.
Sounds
That
good to
sounds
me.
good.
You know what?
I'm in.
Screw them.
All this mind control and like these people from so long ago that have been engineering the deaths of untold billions over the millennia. Yeah.
Yeah.
A final
Fuck 'em.
image appears in your mind. You see, almost you see the contents if you were flying far above it. These many just like almost like wells of light shining up in different points around it.
Oh, let's instantly memorize where they are.
And as you look at it, just almost another image in your mind of just the locket just turning to dust, and as it does, the wells just dimming down and almost the content looks so vibrant from up here, but then it just coming up like this mundane set of colours.
The high-powered amount of ley lines that are in this realm are tied to the struggle between the mother and the emperor. The ley lines would die out, and the powers that drive all these imperial planes and imperial thrones and high-powered magical shields and such would disappear. Yes, it would become like any other land.
You get a confirmative hum. You see a picture of what almost your dream airship crumbling.
What? No, not my airship.
Is it run on the power? I guess it is.
Well, we don't have to make it run on that power. We can make it. We can find another way,
We'll find out way, won't we?
another source. If that is what has to happen, though, material goods are.
Yeah.
It is sad. It will be a marvelous thing to behold, but if it is that or the life of a child, then Laura will pick the destruction of material things, almost no matter how huge.
Yeah. Well, seems like our course is clear.
Yeah.
But first, we need to go to the abyss.
Yay.
Unless the Palermo thing here will fix that for us.
We fixed that for us, right, buddy?
It's like, I don't give a fuck if the abyss is leaking in here. You go deal with that yourself.
It's bad for business.
It gives no response to you.
Oh.
Probably because it's not that this Aeon has not been assigned to this job.
I like the fact that we
It's
actually
work.
got the bus.
Fucking bureaucrat. I cannot answer that. That is not my job. You need to fill in form thus and thus.
The form basically say how much you're gonna suck it on it, and
the thing is,
it's just like fields you can take.
The thing is, it's a bureaucracy. It's a hive mind bureaucracy.
Well, it's not really. It won't have rules. It's just a fact of reality, as far as I understand. Like
Pretty much.
What happens? Like
completely neutral.
what happens if Professor like pokes one of the Pericletus?
Oh, you want to poke them?
You sure?
I think you can touch them.
Yeah, he pokes one. He's interested. Has pretty collars.
It feels really odd to poke it. It's just an amalgamation of things just almost orbiting itself.
Bleh.
It looks
And
like an atom.
also, you very briefly just get this huge sensation of emotions, and then almost just this overflow of information. Just almost as if for a second, you can see timelines going back hundreds of thousands of years.
Don't look into potential realities,
he staggers
because then you
backward.
won't be able to know which one is the real one.
He staggers backward. He looks kind of somewhat distressed.
It hums very slightly.
Some
What
alchemists, some
happens if
alchemists
Zoe
believe
tries
that
that?
some alchemists believe that every thing in the universe are made of tiny. What's
Dark.
these?
He holds up a hand towards Lord.
What happens
Lord, you
if
need to
Zoe
stop talking. Looking at the thing.
reach out for one of them?
It will try moving back, but if you touch it, it will. You'll get a similar feeling where you almost just for a moment, you just you can see just entire sections of history just opened up in an overwhelming just force of information at you.
Oh, like Full Metal Alchemist.
If just only for a second, you seeing.
Did
This
we
is
just see the
concentrated entire
truth?
history.
Let us not
Dark.
mess with the interdimensional repairmen.
Dark, did we just see the truth?
Like
You don't know it went
Stay
too
away
quickly
from the
to find out.
keepers.
like one of my players in that Call of Cthulhu game asked the entity they summoned, "Show me the truth," and I was like, "Oh boy,
Bad idea. Bad idea.
yeah, it's a
Well-
bad idea."
In Full Metal Alchemist, when you see there are these things that when you touch them, you see the truth, and then you basically get your head get filled with all the information of the world, and then you get these awesome powers.
Or that SCP thing that like you get complete knowledge of a random subject, and it can be like completely anything. So someone like got complete knowledge of a cold fusion reactor, while another person knew the exact locations of the keys to like a Buick 94. Like,
Yeah,
such
So
a
here's
this is SCP stuff.
one of the great things about Aeon's that.
Don't ask what the monad is.
I don't want to know what the monad is. Gross.
It's beyond Raphael's comprehension anyway.
Raphael
Monad.
dives into the galaxy in the Pleroma's cloak.
Suddenly he falls as a god in a realm.
I have ever.
Some
Right.
people say that all universes are galaxies
Yes,
inside of these
inside.
beings in other ones.
Exactly.
An endless
Um,
cycle.
Do we hear William Auckland III say that?
He opened his mouth.
No, he
and
does-
just
he doesn't
comes
say that,
out.
it's
When
just like-
destroyed upon completing specific goals.
He's prophesizing.
I had him impersonated at the time. I did it now to character though.
Now, Aeons, we know what we're going to do. If you have any aid to give, please do.
If not, please don't.
If not, so be it.
For a second, nothing in particular happens.
It's gonna be so awkward when we come back and so is holding William.
And if after just a few brief moments, in Laurel's mind, he sees a ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's sunk at the bottom of the sea. Very cold waters, ice all around.
Is this?
A small jewelry box, blue, covered in velvet. I know you can't see what's inside. There's almost just glow of immense magic leaking through the crack of it.
I see. And the other one?
That's all you will see as suddenly just the grey world you were in disappears and time seems to restart itself.
We have instantly teleported.
Yeah, we did. Now get out of here! Or I'll touch you again.
I can only drag them so quickly. as
Forgot one down here.
Hi guys, I'm just hanging out. Shh.
as
Guys, I
reality
didn't know we were gonna leave.
as reality restarts, all the NPCs blink and William freaks out at the fact that there's now Zoe next to him hugging.
Also, there's an apple now flying directly at Alvin.
Hitting Alvron in the
His
face.
hands switch up incredibly fast and
It's
snatch
just
it out of
it's
the
just
air.
a blur. It's just
Cutting
a
it in
blur.
half. Basically,
Oh.
now 2 apple slices fly right past his head.
No.
I hope catch it.
And he looks
He,
furious.
he catches it. He's
Yes.
confused what happened. You know, as the cat jumps onto the floor, finishes its jump onto the
As
floor.
it turns out, that was good information.
William is going to politely try and remove Zoe.
I have such a
Takes the
headache.
paper off
I
the...
had a good reason.
I have such a headache.
Now, let's get back to this.
All of you feel oddly tired as we've had a very, very long conversation.
It
Oh wait.
seems that we know what to do now, and to Rob's temple. That ship that sank with the Imperial delegations attacked by pirates, you know,
Yes.
that had a box in it
Yes.
that likely contained Imperial arm.
Well, I need to find that.
Raphael, I believe you have people to talk to, but if you end up having free time soon, then I would suggest that you would go there and look at it. You have access to the airship, of course. You know,
Is mine built?
yeah. I think
Okay.
so.
Awesome. To me, Avenger, we're out.
Do you say that?
Yes.
You're in the throne room.
Dives out the window.
Yes, sir. It would say basically and smash through down to you. Cast that power. Yeah, I think it's called Storm Queen.
The sending control. Yes.
I mean,
that's right.
luckily
Storm
for
Queen
you,
was the name of it.
there is a window here, and a window on top balconies as well.
To me, Storm Queen.
You dive out of the window.
Away! Is it like the anchor hanging there, so I can swing on the anchor and then climb up the ship?
You can command it to hang down its anchor for you.
Hang down.
Drop
the
anchor, and then you like demolish a plaza.
Crash! Oops. Sorry. Sure, Raphael can try to locate the arm. Certainly, he has Delatros. And since it showed the light show, kinda, you know, it should work, right? Is that cat gonna scratch the puppy?
Don't scratch the puppy.
The puppy is trying to sit on the cat. Playing with it.
Sure.
not
I'm gonna talk to some people, and then I'm gonna go and try to find an arm.
So this should give the player sufficient amounts of homework.
So we would like to explain to William that she had a good reason.
He's going to be very confused and ask for the reason you would suddenly.
And
Next
you know what?
to him.
She
Okay.
will explain to him why.
The time stopped. It's
The
There was
entire.
a
To explain like the entire thing, or just the time stop, or.
There was a time stop, and some weird beings were gonna attack you, and I shielded you against them because apparently they don't like Celestials.
Raphael looks to Laurel. I don't like this. We are running a cleanup operation for something that is not our mess.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know, Raphael, we're doing a damn splendid job of it, everything considered.
Yes, I suppose we are. Yes, when all of this is done. So looks down at the map.
We'll sort of grow silent, quiet a little bit again. Says, we will all be in very different places than we are now, I suspect.
I suppose we will be, yes.
So it is all about finding out where you belong and where you fit. For some, that is easier than others. She also looks to Raphael and Ballad.
Does anyone know why they don't like Celestials touching them?
I have no clue. You're going to have a talk to Elrond about it sometime.
Elrond.
I mean, generally they don't like contact with
Anything.
anything really, unless they're trying to kill it.
But they didn't flee from Raphael.
And Raphael kind of just walked up, poked it, and then immediately jumped back in fear. You charged right at them.
Now I would suggest we take 5 days for Raphael to go and retrieve the potential arm. While
What do you want others of to
you
do?
could go with him, but I'm probably gonna. Well, I can probably go with him as well, actually. But I'm gonna work most of the time. There's much work I need to do too. You know.
I think that's a reasonable point to end the session.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You
Next.
didn't think I forgot about those Aeons,
So-
did you?
Quick information. Thanks, Jake.
It feels like we have
Nice
the
comeback.
information on the table now.
Huh?
Um,
What did Jake say?
I made a dumb your mom joke
yeah.
Where?
in
Stream.
stream chat.
He called my mom a being that is representative and the incarnation of the entire universe.
Hmm.
Which is basically that Aeon over there.
Which means that,
See, Manic, I thought it was good.
which I guess means that he thinks she's fat. I'm not sure.
Or she's an all-powerful being of absolute power and destruction.
Eternity
What did
is
you
quite
wanna-
powerful.
What did you want to warn me from that picture?
Your mind might break.
No, I think it's pretty.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations, you're insane.
Aww.
So
Are you saying my taste in men is terrible?
No, I'm saying your mythos has reached
you
100.
better not say that.
Yeah, you better not say
There's
that.
too much Cthulhu mythos, no!
Yeah,
So-
mythos 99, sanity 1. Don't push her.
So if so, next session we recover the Imperial arms in the shipwreck.
Yes.
Then we jump through the abyss to go through the abyss to get to this place, this hole, go through it, and then suck up the power with the box closing the hole.
I don't know. I kind of feel like.
And then we probably have another debriefing about how people are going with the research.
I have a feeling that Zoe going in there is like throwing a sheep into a pen filled with
We need
wolves.
Zoe.
I know! But if every freaking thing in there is gonna be, oh, there's a laser in here, I'm gonna kill it.
Well, it's really fucking far away. We're probably not going to stay there for a long time. I don't plan on staying there for more like probably 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, can you feel the climax as you are now in your second phase of the last chapter?
And it seems like we now know everything.
Answer the people. Everyone has finished. Everyone is starting to play their cards now. It's now time to react.
Yeah.
There's no more guesswork. Just
Aeon Visit showed us the easy way that evil people would take and be like, ha! Suckers.
Yeah, I would have
But
taken
the
that
good
way
way
in
is the
Skyrim,
hard way.
but this is not Skyrim.
We defeat the mother somehow, and then we also have to fight the Emperor. It's like the final battle, really.
the Aeons are in favor of just killing William, but that's because it's the quicker solution.
I know.
Also, they don't have emotions, so that probably helps them.
So, man, it's gonna be a good joke when we tell him like that afterwards. Oh yeah, reality wanted to delete you.
That is how you give someone
Like,
depression.
what?
Yes, they thought killing it was easy.
We chose to let you stay alive and risk everybody in the universe's life. He's like, you assholes.
Well,
Just kill me and save everybody.
No.
No. And then he say, I will do it. And we're like, God damn it.
You're not gonna let him
Which is
have
why
his-
we don't tell him.
Yeah.
You're not gonna let him have his heroic sacrifice moment.
His hero moment.
Which, admittedly, with the alignment you've given him, he might. If you gave
it's
him-
very idealistic, yes.
We're gonna fight and defeat the mother in her realm. She has, like, armies and shit, though. The Emperor doesn't. He just has immense personal power.
Yeah.
And we need to
Basically-
capture the mother in the thing so that we can use her power to be like, drag him in there.
Basically, you have God plus an army, and then you have God plus magic items.
Yeah.
You know what? When I play Skyrim and I meet those of Stendar, I always think, oh, you're such pussies. Just like leave the Daedra alone. But these Daedras keep throwing those god item at everyone, and now I understand.
Now you can understand?
Now I understand Stendar. Yes.
Like, these fucking Daedra. The mother Daedra and this Emperor Daedra, you keep fighting. We get dragged into all their bullshit.
Well,
See, now you understand.
all these Daedras go to me like, oh, do you want this awesome item? It's really good. I was like, sure. And then I just run around with this doom bow, and it's like, oh, let's try to shoot one of these doom arrows into the
basically,
sun.
the Emperor tapped the mother's power into the land is the mother's land, but it came here. Because dragons? Emperor then killed the dragons, learned of this, tapped the mother's power through the land into these arms, discovered later that the mother was more powerful than he thought, and that he could only retain the immense power he had gotten by constantly fighting her, hatched this plan to one day basically be reborn when the mother was defeated, and then rule eternally.
When I search for
Someone- He may have set multiple layers of gambit here.
When I search for monad, I get all kind of weird descriptions up. What the?
Monad is a very strange thing.
You will rejoin the monad. Execute Order 66.
12 branches of the monad? No, 12 main branches
probably
of the
best-
monad?
It's probably best you don't try searching for it, to be honest.
Twin flames. What is this?
Don't get spoiled anyway.
What is the monad?
What is the monad?
Monsters up you just met.
Some of the depictions
Bad
look.
style.
Some of the depiction looks like a devil symbol, but what do I know? Oh, the moon, the sun, the elements, and fire. That is.
Fire.
That is. Oh, I thought it was a devil. It's the symbol of the moon, the sun, the elements, and the fire.
As Malon is saying, not like many people relate it to. There's a philosophical concept known as the monad. Difference is D&D takes it to a whole new level, and alignment is a real thing. So it's philosophy.
Look at this.
In this game, there is a reality that has an opinion about good and evil.
Good and evil aren't subjective; they are objective things. Killing an innocent child will always be an evil act.
And this is what's doing that. So I guess what the Aeons are doing, they're upholding the arbitrary laws of this world and the universe.
Want to know something funny though? In Skyrim, killing a kid is not something bad.
I don't know. You can.
You can't because
There's
Well, there are
a mod, though,
mods.
and because
Oh, but then the
because it's
mod-
not programmed in normally, it's not bad because the mod is.
But in
just
Skyrim, there's
like,
no
it doesn't
bad
give you
things. There's no
repercussions. it
evil.
just
All
says
there
you
is
do it.
bounty, which doesn't really
Yeah.
represent evil in any
Well,
possible way.
There is
Yeah, it
a
doesn't
mod
mean
called
anything.
"Do Not Talk to Strangers."
You can now kidnap kids and take them to your cave.
No, you can pickpocket them and kill them.
Wouldn't surprise you.
What's an unsecular organism?
What? I don't know.
So yeah, does Team PC have goals to work with now?
I think so. I think everyone has something to work with, yeah.
Bonus
Team P-
is also
Does Team PC have a unified plan? Do they know how they're going to finish off this chapter? I mean, you're only 1/3 of the way through, but you know.
I mean, it's gonna end at some point.
Finish off the mother.
But listen to this monad philosophy. I can't say it. A term meaning unit used by the philosophers to signify a variety of entities from a genus to God.
Well, it's not godhood. Gods are sort of below, kind of, this.
Well, monism, the concept of one essence in the metaphysical and theophysical theory.
It's a Gnostic concept in theology, I believe.
So
It must suck to be hunted by the like, if these things wanted to delete you from reality, they just keep coming back. There's no way to deal with them.
Yeah, the problem is because
Except
when
for,
you-
of course, breaking reality and becoming the new arbiter of what is good and what is evil.
yeah, basically the thing is because these things can keep because these things are just recycled when killed, they come back forever.
That's an epic level campaign right there.
I actually, you know what? When I think about it, you sent me that picture, Jonas. I've seen it somewhere, and you know what? Tristan did look under his hood, and you sent me that picture, and I think she got stat damage from it. Something like it, I believe.
I believe
Yeah.
that is true.
But you
And-
know
and-
what didn't she get stat damage from?
and-
Oh, let's touch this.
As a note, by the way, as Malon is saying in oh great, you just may also make me think of the whole hydrophobic that Nari did, but you know. As Malon said in chat, Aeons are basically cosmology's antibodies.
Aeon, isn't it also a concept of time?
They exist. They are time and they are outside of
Eons and aeons, yeah.
It's a concept of
Ages,
time.
basically.
Yeah.
they exist outside of the normal boundaries of time. They exist now and
Berätta lite.
But
only
if
now.
they exist, that means you can bend their will to yours.
They don't really
All you
have
have to do is become powerful enough. The god of gods, and then you can change their programming. Make them do your bidding instead. Change the laws of reality to make everyone evil, thereby deleting all alignments.
Because right now, the reason why, for example, you can never destroy hell or you can never destroy the abyss is because the Aeons will take the losing side and help it.
Yeah.
Because they are trying to enforce that balance.
Why didn't the Aeons interrupt in Way of the Wicked?
Why would
Because
what?
We weren't breaking reality or anything.
No, you're doing things that are perfectly within the limits.
Really? That was perfectly within the limits?
Perfectly within the limits.
I thought it was a little extreme, but okay.
No, you're just being really evil. That's okay. People be
That's-
really good in other places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, the
didn't tip the
Mithrons have been
scale.
really, really good for a long time, and now
And
evil
Aeons
came
don't really
back.
care about single plane.
Yeah.
It's more like multi-plane affairs.
We didn't tip the scale?
Yeah, sure you did.
Oh.
You think the thing is you did not tip it. You did not tip it on a level where they had to look at it like, okay, reality is now having a problem.
No,
I
we
mean,
tipped
you
it
can
back
kill
into balance.
Asmodeus. That's fine. It's more like we have made this god emperor and it's destroyed all evil forever. There is no evil anymore. Hell is gone. The abyss is gone. Good is the only alignment in the world. Then they will basically rip the world asunder and make evil come again. They will make the archangels fall and become like corrupt, so that evil will exist forever, even by context.
They will also do the reverse, though, which is all of good has been wiped out. Well, they'll make something ascend.
Like again, why? Because that is the fabric of reality. That is the laws of the universe that has been established. And
Meaning
Well,
that,
I-
meaning that
no.
good can never completely win and evil can never completely win.
Well-
You can only get so close.
I know. I just thought that what we did in Way of the Wicked was a little extreme, but I guess that's just me.
Well, imagine if you had gone completely won. All good people are dead, all good gods are dead. Then, like, some terrified slave boy will have these things appear to him, and he will be granted a crown of gleaming gold and powers beyond imagine. He will become the Neo of this evil world and suddenly, like, change things and grow with strength around him, and more will rise, and new civilizations and natures will pop up to restore what was basically destroyed. That is if they had already failed to stop you from destroying it.
It's also important to remember.
They'd keep doing it until you fail to stop them.
The thing is also it's important to remember in Way of the Wicked, we were, in Way of the Wicked we were doing it for a god. Here though, it's basically mortals toying with the affairs of the gods.
I don't really know if he's mortal at this point.
I mean, he was.
He exists inside the multiple dimensional realms.
He is pretending. He's a pretender.
Yeah, I suppose that's
that
true.
stamps at godhood, and he is
Shall
doing
I-
a lot
shall
of
I remind-
damage for it.
Shall I
Perhaps
remind
that was where he was
He's
going
not,
in the beginning.
He's not using the normal way mortals can attend godhood via the Starstone. He's doing something else, and that's when people are
De facto godhood.
He's not even doing what what's like Nevis did with like a ritual Aurora and like purifying himself. No, he's just warping reality so it obeys him. Which isn't quite-
I have a question for
doesn't- he-
Jonas.
Doesn't conform to being a god. He changes the definition to fit him.
What an asshole.
Yeah. Dick.
by the way, just have to point out,
Yeah. What?
So the successor is
Ah.
not the elves, it's the emperor.
Right. I have a question for you, Jonas.
Mm-hmm.
When we played
Well, makes sense now.
I forgot what the Drow campaign was called.
Throne of Night.
Throne of Night. Did you scratch your head every time I did stat damage stupidity?
That damage stupidity? There's a lot of things going on in that place.
Well, you were very clear that it would be stupid to do.
You
You
know?
probably shouldn't look under his hood. I'm gonna look under his hood.
Yeah, okay.
You probably shouldn't touch that obelisk. I'm gonna touch the obelisk.
I like playing Elinari. She was such a drow.
I like playing Rifflin. Like Rifflin. sorry, Halldamir, but she kind of was a little like Rifflin sometimes. I like playing Trislin.
Trislin was the kooky sister.
She was fun. She was like, oh my god, you're so
Gender.
huge. Can I look under your hood?
And he's like, I don't think that would be wise,
Oh my
little
god,
one."
girl, get with the times, jeez.
She just looks under his hood and she's like, dude, no one's done that.
She's like, "Durr," like start drooling a little bit, and he's
My
like, "Ugh,
face is colliding galaxies.
it is.
no,
But
mortal
you know what?
Your
It was-
argument is invalid.
You know what? Her eyes gleamed with happiness because it was so pretty. And
He was already a little crazy.
She
Yeah.
was. What was it? She got this really little kid inside her head at
She
some
was
point.
she was slightly damaged. She heard voices and stuff.
Well, that was that little girl.
Hmm.
I don't even. Oh yeah, I touched a destroyed part of a fragment of reality.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Nobody really knows what that's all about yet.
It was fun though. It's like, ooh, a crystal. You hear a little girl whisper in your head.
Chances are that the book just said that you would find out in book 5. Something like that.
I thought it was hilarious.
Which is never gonna come
I
up.
kind of imagined that when Tristan did stuff like that, it was kind of like in Finding of Isaacs, like you picked up pills and ate them. Duh.
Basically, what happened? Yeah,
Let me just read this prophecy again.
blind activation.
It was fun though. Ooh, a crystal. Ooh,
Would you like the
guy.
full prophecy posted again?
Book
Yeah.
3 is still not out, by the way, of the Throne Knight.
It was. So, did I ever make you think, for God's sake, will she ever stop?
No, I enjoyed it.
Okay, good. Oh, I had so much fun with just touching everything and picking everything. I basically just dehooded
It
that
would have
time.
killed you at some point.
It would, but it was fun while it lasted. And I didn't die. And I got into Tarlin's pants, so, win-win. Oh, Tarlin. I like the fact first time we met him, just like, he's kind of cute. And then everyone was like, dude, he's some noble.
He's totally gonna betray us.
He's totally going to betray us.
Yeah.
He's probably going
To
to
this day, betrayal is doing Italian.
He never, ever betrayed you.
You know what? He could have killed Tristan so many times.
He
like-
could.
Oh, I'm
But
the
he
assassin
didn't.
god worshipper. Yeah, yes, you are.
He did, yes, he did
great.
worship the assassin god.
He did. And they did do some weird stuff that involved nudity.
Halldamir would be so scandalized.
I don't think Tristan were part of the nudity and blood.
You know,
Or may-
Elinari is not really a purist. He doesn't really give a fuck about what she does.
I see you trying to post a prophecy in chat, Jones, which is difficult because chat has a limit.
This may conflict rise between two signs of the lesser races. One born of two worlds, the other born of one world.
Well,
Sent of hell by ancient sire betrayed by his kind must survive his calamity. May they defeat the bird before it passes its true judgment. So the world passing its true judgment would be the Aeons, basically.
I guess.
May they defeat the old emperor before the Aeons delete the world. This conflict watched by the world tree, its creator, sacred children. Those blessed by the mother shall war. But may your true plan not succeed. Blood thy conflict gives shall awaken. Who sleeps within? Let thy successor's wish come true.
Followed by Daos.
Yeah, the successor being the old emperor.
I like Tarlin. He was the best. I couldn't wait for him to kill me.
So who is the pretender?
He was the one you choose to be your
Well,
killer.
I think the emperor probably couldn't win a fist fight with an adamantine golem, but I don't think he wants to or will
He
try
doesn't
to.
need to.
He will
If
have all the imperial arms at
if
his
he
full
has-
power and
yeah.
disposal.
He would just he flicks a wrist and that adamantium golem is just gone.
Yeah.
Hopefully not that easily.
I
But-
hope not, but
Yeah.
If
you know,
he has all the arms at full power, it's gonna be
But
bad.
I think they're probably going to be at full power now without the mother's power, or something like that. Maybe
maybe.
William's going to contest them. That's what we know.
Yeah.
He's going to demand. He's going to call them to him, and he's probably not going to be strong enough to do it. But we're going to need some sort of struggle.
Maybe-
He has
maybe
he has
he
that
can-
shield that at full power makes you invulnerable. That's
Hide
you know.
behind that. I mean, maybe he can disrupt the link
Mhm.
and make them weaker.
Yeah. Malaga, if you think the successor is the first emperor, who is the pretender?
That's William.
You construct your picture here. What does each line here mean?
Okay, I can do that. Let's see here. Light
Because I'm
burns upon the
curious
side of
if-
a hollow sun. No fucking idea. With the blood of those who protect the sacred lands. Yes, this is kind of like a swearing oath thing. May that be told. This be told upon the branches of the world tree. It's like this is an important prophecy that has been. It is here because people have bled for it to be here.
Many Bothans died to give us this information.
Many people died to make this prophecy exist.
Did you say Bothans?
Yes.
I thought you said puffins.
Oh,
No,
the
not
spy
puffins.
race of the Empire.
I would never kill a puffin.
I thought that was cruel
Yeah.
too.
Blood that lay
Puffins
upon
are
this sacred
cute.
land, and he who sleeps shall be awakened. So when these it basically says that he who sleeps within this sacred land, or these arms as it is, will be awakened by the blood of those who wrote this prophecy. Basically, it's inevitable. That's what that means. The name of the successor will be known. You will know the first emperor's name, even though everyone has forgotten it. Fear for if this day arises, may conflict rise between the two scions of the lesser races. One born in two worlds, conflict in blood and fear. That would be ours. One born of the world, one world but equal conflict. That's him. The pretender, hallowed by his ancient sire, that is William, and his ancient sire is of course he's blessed by the first emperor. And betrayed by his kind, which is also the first emperor, must survive the calamity. Meaning William cannot die if we are to have a chance. May they defeat the successor before the world passes judgment. May we defeat the first emperor before the aeons delete the world. This conflict, watched by the world tree, its creators, and their sacred children. I imagine the world tree. This is a bit of guesswork, but I imagine that means